Ooh. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. All right, let's get rocking and rolling here, fam. Oh, man. Sabrina, hey, what's up? Welcome. First in, showing that love. Oh my gosh, they got some madness happening here on the ramp. Oh wow, EIS OG is pushed up on the ramp right now? Jeez, they're hitting everything. Looks like a keep and 2 flags. Oh my gosh, that's pretty nuts. And SK still has that Thunder Rock? Oh, it looks like it just died. Unless it's there in the fray and I just can't make it out. Which could very much be the case. There we go. Oh, I got 43 minutes. Let's get it, man. Middle of the day. Let's see how we do here now that we're going a little earlier. We'll probably give a look to as well. I think what we'll probably do is let me go through my promo rounds, and then what we'll most likely do is start off giving everyone kind of an overview. We'll just give kind of a recap or an up-to-date kind of status report on how are each of the KvK groups doing for S2+, because I'd like to try and go through quite a few of them. So we'll probably start off with that here in a minute. Yeah, we're just going to hang out. We'll watch a little bit of this OG EIS VVVSK1 fight going on just till I finish up. And then we will... and then we'll continue on. Ooh, hang on. Do I have sound up? Let me double check here real quick. Okay, good. Should still have, I think, same settings. Let's see. Yeah, you guys should still be able to hear a little bit of it. So... Yeah, pretty wild how much they've pushed up thus far, especially now that they're hitting a couple flags along with the keep. Yeah, then I think, and again, we'll go through each one. We'll kind of look where the fighting is, then we'll just kind of land hanging out somewhere. But I figured because there was some action going on here, we'll chill for a bit, just until I get everything ran through. And then we will pick a spot to watch the chaos. The chaos. Oh, are they pushing up here now? Nuts, dude. So they're running through 2 flags and a keep, and they're still advancing. Just the balls. The balls on some people. But, I mean, hey, if they're able to. It's decent pushing. That is for sure. Okay. I think we're good there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yo, already at 5 likes, got some low 20s hanging out with us. Welcome. 5 more likes until 10, we can do it. Ronaldo, what's up? EIS now. J Dur, what up, man? That's the boy right there. Yeah, I've been seeing you out in the field putting some work in, man. Been a pleasure. Also, happy you're still playing, for sure. Gustavo, what's up? You missed NK holding Owl RTG BXX rallying NK pass. Really? Okay, no, yeah. Well, like I said, we're gonna do kind of an overall assessment as well here in a little bit. I'm just going through and trying to get some of these promos out, as we usually do in the beginning. And then we're going to go through each of the S2 Plus KvK groups, and we'll look at like status updates, right? So we can see what's the lay of the land, how is each group playing out thus far. And then once we do that, we'll be able to figure out where we want to settle and start off watching first. I want to try, I will say this, if there's multiple fighting that's happening, I really want to try and kind of give everyone about 30 minutes of time, maybe 30, 40 minutes of time. So I want to try and be a little more cognizant of that. But best way to really do that is if we start off looking at each of the groups to kind of see where the action is. And plus, it's in, people, I imagine people also enjoy, kind of seeing how everyone is. So we'll spend maybe a minute in each. If that... Oops, let's do this. Cool. Let's see how far we got. Ooh, I gotta make sure I'm repositioning this. Alright, cool. So we got those posted. Nice. Looking good. We're looking Gucci right now. Gucci. So VVVSK1. Looks like trying to push a little bit down. EIS still has the Hydra there, though. Hopefully they'll still keep some pressure on here as well, even with the Hydra that they're playing out, so that way they can utilize the aggression there. Straight for what's up. EIS love, right? Nice, right? 9 likes, man. 1 more to 10. Remember, that's our only entry fee that we ask for you when you're coming out and checking us out. Just hit us with a thumbs up. Rayhard, you missed NK taking triple rallies like a giga chat for hours. That report must be spicy. Man, I know I didn't have any time. We were doing a little bit of cleaning here downstairs. I had to do a little bit of some housework upstairs, and then had to put the little one down. And then I was playing with the girls earlier for a bit, yeah. So family time always comes first. Arjun, what's up? This is SK downtime and EAS push every day at this time. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is a little bit earlier for me, so it's nice to be able to come and watch, because I usually don't get these opportunities. Yeah. So, weekends really are the best opportunity for me when it comes to these. So, and we're going to go ahead and start taking a look here in a little bit. Again, there's some good action happening here, so I don't mind watching for a little bit, at least until I get through my promos here in game, and then we can move on to doing our recap for all the S2 Plus kingdoms and just kind of see how they're all doing. But this isn't bad right now. I think this is the main front because EIS, they're taking down this flag. There's another flag that's southeast, and then a keep too as well. So if we get a chance here, if some of the action slows down, we will definitely show you that. Gotta make sure we keep up with pacing. It's like I'm a cameraman, producer, just all in one. All right. Where's the agua? Yeah, there we go, man. 13 likes, 2 more to 15. We can do it. Stray for any kingdom with a comeback to dragon. Watch EIS. If not, we taking this. Watch EIS. If not, we're taking this. Yeah. Yeah, no, we will, like I say, we'll definitely... Oops, I don't know what I just pressed there. No, I don't want to do that. Thanks. Yeah, you know, it's interesting. I was looking over on Twitch because I don't really go over there to do anything Call of Dragons wise, but I was looking over there around, and I just thought it'd be curious just to see, right? Like how many people are streaming Call of Dragons on Twitch, and I was shocked by. I was shocked by like how many people were streaming Call of Dragons. Like there's someone streaming Call of Dragons that isn't even playing Call of Dragons right now. Then there's someone else who's the highest person. I think they have like 33 viewers right now, and it's Arkinya over there. I'm not sure what kingdom they're in. I'd actually have to pull it up to watch, but I just thought it was really interesting for viewing, because I don't know who's... Yeah, like the first English streamer I think is Psycho, Dr. Psycho Damage at like 15. So yeah, just interesting. I've never really like considered going or doing anything on Twitch wise, just because everything I really have is essentially kind of here on YouTube. So that's really always been my enjoyment. But yeah. Oh, interesting, dude. SSO. Wow, S219 finally went over to S2 Plus. Wow. So I need to look at that. That is a shocker there. So 19, they went. We had season about to end. Now I need to look at their new season. So they're in SS2 16. Now is their division. Oh, sorry. No, this is 203. Oh, interesting. I wonder if maybe I just missed it. No, 203 was S259. That was 203. Oh, wow. So they just added. So it was 203 through 207. And now it's 203, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's 203 through 212 now. Wow. So I mean, oh, wow. So they basically just combined two KvK groups worth. It's interesting. I will say that. It is interesting. But that makes up, I got to put this in real quick on my sheet, because that makes, what did I say, 203 through 212, right? I did. 212. So it started, I'll just say started 1-6. Oops, let's do that. Yeah. That should help me out. At least we know, right? At least we know now. Yo, that level 2 Frost Giant coming down. There's some good action though. It's happening. So that means I have to go to 213 then next, I think. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, we'll go take a look at that. There we go, man. 15 likes. That's where we're at, baby. A few more. Look at that, man. Even our boy Mr. Sneaky is hanging out and tune it in. I know, probably mainly because I actually was able to get online a little bit earlier today on the weekend versus the weekday where I think he's usually asleep at that point. Murdoch, what's up? Welcome. I hope EIS gives the credit to LSK fake OG because EIS and FG were going far with their pushes without the help of that other front. Yeah, we'll take a look. Definitely take a look there. Oh, warrant. Oh, got you. Because this war is not won by EIS. Yeah. EIS does. EIS on top. Murdoch. Oh, you guys are EIS players. Forgot English isn't your native language. I bet I gotta see when this group is finishing up for S2. Yeah, they just started their preview, so no. So theirs will be on the 18th for this one. Did I update that? So we'll do new season 118. 24. Maybe we'll color that purple and bold. Yeah. Cool. That should work out well. SK1 get. Oh, jeez. SK1's got the bear. Yeah, it's got the frost giant. Dude, Battle of the Goliaths. Just go after it now. Fight each other to the death. Oh, yo, Cannon coming in there with the rally. Pushing a decent amount of builders off the flag right now. Especially with the bear. I almost wonder if it would just be better for them to just spread out a little bit more. Yo, our boy J-Derb. Just spreading out from the flag, possibly. I guess it looks like they've already lost about half, or maybe a little less than half the builders. Yeah, it's just pretty condensed right now, kind of in this area, right? So you can see it here, right? So it's condensed right here. And bear in mind, I mean, like, you have the SK players over here. This isn't, I guess, that bad that they're pushing that far back, because if the focus is, hey, let's just nuke down the behemoth, then it makes sense if you're drawing this line and you're trying to stay on this side of it, right? Maybe pink will do us a little better. Yeah, maybe the pink will do us better, right? And then, they're basically trying to nuke down the behemoth, and then they'll basically go ahead and position while trying to draw in VVV and SK1 a little bit deeper into the southern part of the territory, where they have a lot more, we could say, well, contention of at least their players, are a little bit more kind of hived. But, I mean, again, this isn't bad, per se. Plus, that rally's almost down. I wonder if... I thought they might have broken the rally up, but I guess not. Guess there's no rally TP that's happening there. SK wants to with the bear. I mean, there's a lot here, man. Look, you got players... So they're getting hit a little bit there, but you can see here, right? They got... an hour and 14 left on the flag, or sorry, the tower. Same difference, really. They got 30 minutes on the keep. And then this flag's, well, again, they only have about half on it right now, but it's at almost 50%. That's not bad, though. You said thicker lines. Ooh, I think I can go thicker lines. Let's see. Hang on, I think we can go thicker lines. Yeah! Thicker. I figured out how to increase the thickness. We've done it. Nice. I'll be set forever now. I'm set for life. SK, yeah. Yeah, we'll look at Mercy, what's up? Welcome. EIS going hard. Why is SKVV snaking into choke instead of banana even have territory above? Doesn't really make sense since they just click attack. Yeah, I mean, I think the challenge with anyone when you're fighting this many, because I mean, again, bear in mind, EIS and OG have a quality number here. Really, I think the play for EIS and VVV in this situation is that you just poke, you attack those that are overextending a bit, you try and choose lines that you can, really making use. Because if you don't have that many people here, you can easily do something like this, right? You can like do a line per person, you can kind of go in between, you can do these types of things where you're basically setting yourself up to just be a little bit more spread out, even if you're utilizing the tiles and in between the cities themselves. Right, you can be a little bit more efficient. And then at that point, right, if you've kind of gone as wide as, because they can go all the way here, right? They can basically really go all the way around. I think that'd be a little bit more efficient for them. Or if they don't want to spread out that wide, then just kind of focusing the areas that they need to. So like an example would be if they're trying to like moon this up, then the approach would be, okay, well, let's focus this line, right? So like, let's focus this. And then like, let's choose a corner that we can attack from the farthest point. Or let's just go after all the units that are overextending. But typically to do something like that, you have to be a little bit closer together and not that spread apart if you're trying to do that. So that way you can create those, 15 on ones, those 20 on two advantages, right? And so really, but again, you also have to be a lot more coordinated to do that. You'd have to essentially be in VC, you'd have to, and or issue instructions beforehand. Like people would have to be very, very patient and aware of what's happening in real time to really pull off something like that. It can be done. It just takes a decent amount of effort at that point. Yeah, even with like the Frost Giant here that EAS is summoned, I mean, typically if you're going to summon a Behemoth and your opponents are within your Behemoth's radius or operating zone, this is really where you have opportunities to kind of push a little bit more, at least pushing them to the edge or a little bit beyond. Right. However, if they want to just focus down the bear, I guess they could to a degree. Hey, sweetie. If yeah, I guess it just depends on like what is their plan, right? I'd be curious because I think I got into the EIS Discord, but I can't see anything, and I'd love even just to see how many people they have in voice, right? Like that would be really cool. Because like I love when I'm watching TFS and FS fight because I can see that like they basically at almost all times have 50 minimum people in VC, and then at their peak it's like around 150 give or take, even with GG, right? I mean, I can see when they have 30, 40, 50 people in VC. It's nice to be able to kind of add that layer of added value, right, to what the Alliance is doing, right, or not doing for that matter. But yeah, my view on Behemoth is just more of like, if you're going to summon it, then, understand like the Behemoth is your tank, right, at that point. Kind of utilize it in that fashion as like your tank, your CC, a little bit of crowd control here and there. It's basically just like a big painted target. Gotta love it when you go into like a KvK group and the only language you see there is not English. Yeah. Yeah, also could be seeing some tighter lines here from EIS and OG. At least right now, it just kind of feels a little sporadic to me. Like you're seeing a lot of like go forward, go back, go to the side. It's not really coming off to me as like, hey, we're kind of moving in this unified or unison way at the moment. Right, and maybe part of that is because they just have an overwhelming force, and they're burning away at 2 flags and a keep, and maybe the thought is, okay, well, we just have so much here, it doesn't matter. But you know, again, if anything, I would almost argue the opposite. This is the ideal time to practice those things. Practice formations, practice lining up, practice focus firing, practice splitting, spreading out, widening out your lines. You know, these are those opportunities where you can practice those because it's not kind of like this full out, you know, brawl of a war, if you will. You know, so you kind of have to look at what are the opportunities that we can take advantage of in these types of situations, and there's definitely a few. Yeah. Nice, man. 2 more likes to 20. We can do it. Yeah. The NK pass. Yeah, no, it was nice. Murdoch Salty thought SK said easy win. Humble, what's up? This man said lucky we have LSK and fake like they are on our server. Man, I thought you could have meaningful talks about war. You guys are too much, man. Kent, what's up? Welcome. Past defense, yeah, man. I would have loved to watch some past rallies. Yeah, well, I guess only if we had a chance to do it a little bit earlier. I wonder if they're going to focus the bear, given the bear is kind of overextended down. Almost just seems like a good opportunity for them if they wanted to. Unless they don't care and it's, you know, about to come off cooldown. Oh, I don't see the bear anymore. Am I blind? Oh, I guess it's gone then. Okay. Maybe it did hit cooldown, because I thought it had a little bit left, unless they just bursted it down so fast in that moment that we missed it. Time right now. Yeah. No, it looked like it. Archie and they have terrain advantage, but SK have hard downtime, so it adds vulnerabilities to the defense. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to take a look and see how the big picture's looking here in a sec when we look around. You know, 20 likes, that's what we like to see, man. 5 more to 25, we can do it. Well, welcome. If you're just joining us, we're taking a look here at SS2-2. And this is EIS OG going up against SKBV, at least for who we're watching right now. But this matchup overall is... comprised, we got OG, OGA, EIS Fake, LSK, and they're going up against SK1, SK2, VVV, and Tribe, right? So it's about pretty even, right? It's 29.9 bill versus 30.1 bill, at least at the start of it. So it's not too... I mean, this is a pretty even. This is like a pretty ideal matchup for this KvK, where you're pretty much getting about as close as power as you can. We didn't take a look at the top 200 player distribution, which I really wanted to try and get to. It's one of those things I was hoping to try and get to before the passes opened, if not right when the passes opened, because I really wanted to add some value there when it came to showing how the matchups look like in the top 200. We did do 2 distributions. I did it for SS2-3, and then we did it for SS2-5, which SS2-3 is the TFS Noir group, and then SS2-5 is the GG TATM group. I did it for those, so I did the top 200 breakdown right before passes open, but I really wanted to do it for the other ones, because I just think it can be really telling. There's actually a lot of good data and context it can provide when kind of showing you how the top 200 players... I wish they'd expanded it too as well. I'd love to look at the top 500 or the top 1,000 for something like that, but probably would have to put forth a suggestion for that one to try to get pushed through. Oh, cool. I wish I saw one of these just dedicate like 20 flying units into one pod. It's so nasty. Yeah. I mean, you know, we saw some moments. We saw that moment opening night for TFS and FS. They had that flying battalion that they were just running right across the mountain, basically just saving them. That epic trip, that epic trek of walking that their, or we should say walking / running, right, that their cav infantry, archers, and mages had to do. And that was pretty ball. That was pretty cool to see. Hoang Bao, what's up? Welcome. New viewer, man. Appreciate you coming out and checking us out. You said, what's my main server? Well, my current main account is in 65. It's in SS2-10 right now. I'm just hanging out with LNV, which, trigger word, I have to move this off of Alliance Chat to Global. So Flix isn't in here, so he can't get mad at me. But, yeah, no, my main's in 65 right now. I started playing in Kingdom 2. I missed the OG Kingdom 1 by, I think, like 2 weeks or something. It was like a week and a half, 2 weeks. But, yeah, started Kingdom 2 in the game. And there's, I think, almost 310 kingdoms now. So, yeah. But I'm just a wanderer, essentially, with that account after we did our project in 65. So if we get a chance to do our next project, you know, again, pending we end up finding some leads, then, you know, we'll see how that one does. Would be looking forward to it, but it's probably going to be a minute. Okay, how long we been here watching? We've been here for almost 32 minutes, but really probably 30 if we factor in the first minute or two, just kind of setting up and then coming to check out the action. Okay, so what we'll do is, because I do want to go through each of the groups, so just so we can kind of see, you know, what's going on, and then I can also update my sheet while we're doing that, so that could be pretty fun. So we'll give this another minute or two, or maybe just wait for a little bit of a lull time, and then we will go ahead and we'll do a quick, like, SS2-1, and then we'll go all the way through the current groups in Season 2 Plus, so we can get you guys some updates on how those groups are doing. So we'll probably spend about a minute in each, plus any additional time I need if I have to make a note. But beyond that, yeah, that's kind of where we'll be at. Steph, what's up? You said, hey, BN, one question. Can the bear attack the pass? I'm pretty sure I've seen behemoths attack a pass before. But honestly, I haven't seen it recently to know if that has changed at all. But I'm pretty sure I recorded a video once or twice from what I can remember where I've seen a behemoth attack the pass. Now, I don't know if the mechanic itself was meant to be done that way, but I've seen a behemoth go up to a pass and hit it where you've seen damage done. Yeah. I mean, bear in mind, they have changed, they've done, I think, at least 1 or 2 updates where they've changed some controls in the patch notes for how the behemoths, for how you control the behemoths, right, since it was introduced that you could control it. So again, maybe it's changed since then. And bear in mind, I'm talking a while back. I'm talking probably around the time, either around or before they made the change where you could control the behemoths and be a beastmaster. I remember 1 or 2 videos I did where I've seen a behemoth hit the pass. So, again, if that's still the case or not, I am unsure. So I will plead, I will bow out overall and probably ask someone else who uses behemoths more than I do. Again, right, if you don't know, the best thing you can do is ask. And I am not one to, you know, fake it till you make it on, like, knowing that answer, because I just don't know. I can only go off of what I've seen before. You said, but I swear last season Neff used the bear plus rally on us pass. Yeah, possibly. I'd have to ask someone, unless someone else knows. I mean, they're holding decently, though. Let's go take a look. I just want to see. So this is kind of what we were showing, right? Is you can see them here. They got an hour 41 on that. They got a lot of people on this keep, though. Crud. I don't know if I'm going to be able to click on this keep. I really want to try. Here we go. 13 minutes on the keep. If we go up here, we got 31 minutes on the flag. And if we zoom out to kind of show you where everything is, right? So you have to remember what we're looking at here. We have on the dual end side, which is the side down here, right? That's OG, AEAS, FSK, LSK, and, or sorry, fake LSK. So from here, right? So from here, OG, you could see EIS, you see OGA, there's OGH here, fake is purple, and then I think LSK has also moved with a fort up here, right? So it's LSK here and they moved up here. And then in red, you have SK2, SK1, orange is VVV, and I think tribe is up top. Yeah, I don't know how deep they've come down. So right here, right? So you basically have at the moment, right? Here's a, or here, like, so hang on, let's do it like this. This is probably a little bit easier. I don't know how far out I can go. Ooh, is this good? Yeah, this is good. So, right, you have a front here. You have a front here, right, where some of that action's going on. And then you have, I think there's the ramp. I swear I thought there was a ramp. Oh, here it is. Right, then you have action here. So these are kind of the three fronts that you're kind of looking for some action to happen. I don't know how much is happening here on this south side. It doesn't look like they're really applying any pressure here. Right, before they were attacking here, but now they're coming up here and pushing up the ramp. If we go over here on the ramp, you can see there is some fighting that's happening here too. Right, and this is LSK, some members of fake, and then you have SK2. Looks like SK2 and tribe, right, are fighting it out up here. So you kind of have your two fronts there. Okay, given that was like a decent intro, let's go ahead. I want to take a look now at some of the other groups real quick. So let's just do like a quick run through and see where the action is right now. So we've done SS2-2. Let's go and do SS2-1 just to kind of show you what's happening. Now, bear in mind, their Zone 4 is already open. This is 155 through 173. And this, for the most part, I believe it's pretty much over. It was Uwu and BNR who went in. And you can see this is Uwu. I think BNR is over here, and I think those were the only two. There's a third alliance here. Oh, never mind. I think that's the same. They just capped the pass twice. So only two passes, but again, no one's really fighting it out there. Let's go to SS2-3. And this is, again, probably the main event. This is TFS Naward. This is, and again, we'll show you how this one looks too. So here on the dual end side, we have Dawn Dusk, EP77, Nawar, PSC, MTK. They came in about 36.6 billion power. More Brez, which is the area over here southwest. This was TFS, FS, TDR, TNS. They came in with about 32.7 billion power. So about a 4 billion power differential that was favoring the Nawar, Dust Dawn, EP77, PSC, and MTK side. Now, if we're looking at the battlefield right now, you can see here in blue is PSC, orange is Nawar. So that kind of solves this front. And it's very similar, right? Map is obviously close. And then you have another battlefront here. And then you have the ramp, right? So there's one here. And then there's another one here, right? That's going down. Because I think up here is TNS, or sorry, TDR is up top. But we'll show you that, right? So you have Nawar. Then you get over here and it's Dusk. And then I have to see, I think Dawn is orange. Yep. And then we have MTK. On the north side, we have TDR. In green, it's FS, TFS. And then I think wherever is TNS that I have to find them because I don't know if they have the same color. Let's see here. Purple? No. Maybe green. Nope. It's not green. Oh, it's the blue here. That's what it is. TNS is right here, right? So that's kind of where you're at. Let's go take a look. Let's go inside the mind. So not really any action here, but that's one of the fronts. If we go up here to the ramp, this is kind of the next potential big one here. So you may notice that TFS was fighting the war here before we were live streaming this yesterday. And they were basically eventually got the push down. So now they're just, I'm sure, again, because they had to remove a couple flags here after they put the fort. And then now, if we go, oops, a little bit too close here. If we start going eastward, right up here, a little front. But then if we go up here, this is where some territory got removed. We keep going down, we keep going down, we keep going down. This is the next battlefront, right? So really, nothing actually that looks like it's happening right now, unless they really are far down. Oh, interesting. I guess maybe they went deep here, if it's some of those players. Maybe they just did a rally. Oh, here we go. So TDR. Yeah, you can see some of them. It looked like they were. Oh, what's this? Yeah, okay, so they're building a flag out. But yeah. And then, like I said here, Dusk, it doesn't look like they're pushing here on this or trying to kind of like come through. Also doesn't look like they're building. So yeah, kind of looks like it's a little bit of downtime right now. I mean, I guess there are some players here from FS and TFS, but there's not a lot of people. Again, unless I'm missing, I mean, outside of them building the well, there was supposed to be something there, and there's nothing really going on here either. Okay, so moving on. Let's go to SS2 dash, oopsies, that was supposed to be 4. Let's do that. So SS24, this is kind of the lopsided zone. So this is the one where we have 42 TC at 6.9 billion when they entered. They're going up against ROTA, MSFT, and Fang. So it's basically a 1v3. It's not really a matchup. 42 TC is here in blue. But they're, from my understanding, they're either hanging out and they're not going to get pushed anymore. Because yesterday I saw they were kind of doing this free-for-all three-way. So I reached out to Mustard Wolf, and he told me that MSFT, Rhoda, and 42TC were just kind of doing like a friendly brawl right around here. But really, for the most part, this season is over. 42TC did fight and had put up a fight for a little while. So like we've talked about before, man, props to them for not just coming out and like, you know, just doing nothing. Even though they could have, and I don't think anyone would have had anything to say about it, it was nice to at least see them put up a little bit of a fight. Then we get over here to SS2-5, which is, again, probably the third most based on the remaining KvKs that are still fighting. This is also a little bit drama infield where we have the TATM group going up against GG. So it's GG83, GG13, and 066. That's coming on the more Brez side. They're coming in about 20.4 billion power. Then we have TATM, EXG, EXXL, Sky, and UDF. 6 alliances, right? So it's kind of a 3v6. And they have about 34.7 billion power, right? So you're looking at about 14, almost 14.5 billion power more, right? It's close to double, right? About 1.8, 1.75 times. So again, it's very much in favor. However, the difference here as well is that TA and TM and some of their allies were applying pressure on multiple fronts, right? So you ended up having them fighting it out here, where you have UDF and then GG83, right? So there was a little bit of some pushing, right? Maybe about 10, 15 units at the most here and there. The next biggest one was here in Zone 3, right? That was Zone 2 Cameled. So you could see that they're kind of pushing here. These are some, again, where you can see this is TM, or sorry, hang on, that's UDF. Oh, that is UDF. Then we have TM here. And then you can see some pushing was going on here. TM and then TM2. And you can see the GG13 was here. They had, I think they sell some units out in the field in 066. Doesn't look like anyone's pushing or making any flags yet. And then we kind of get to the final zone, right? Now, bear in mind, really for the most part, this is GG83 who's been doing the majority of the pushing. And then you have 1-3 who's been trying to push in a little bit along with 066. And then it looks like KPT finally got their pass. So, at least, again, from what I'm noticing now, I don't know if they're, let me see, are they out there on the field? Oh, never mind, it's Sky EXG. So they've kind of already applied pressure and halted that a bit. I imagine they have to be building in that direction. Yeah, they are. So, yeah, you can see Sky EXG. They're already out there just waiting. And then over here we have EXXL. I don't know if they're building. Yeah, so they're not. 066, don't know if they're building. Doesn't look like it. And then 1-3, yeah, it doesn't look like they're building it anymore either. So now we kind of get to where the next standoff is, which is going to be at this bridge, right? So no one's really kind of pushed either side yet. You could see some units that are out, but this is probably the next big one. I mean, bear in mind, there's already a very steep power differential in this group as well. And the fact that GG8313 066, and you can include KPT in there as well, just again a little bit more kind of out of the fight because of where their position is here, northeast, and zone 3 more Brez. Those three alliances really for the most part have been fighting in multiple zones, at least 2 most of the time, and then kind of a sprinkle of a third one in that zone 2 Camelot. Okay, then let's get over here to SS26. I think this one is, I'm going to say this about this one. SS26 to me is and has been by far, the word that I want to find is disappointing, but I don't mean that in a negative way, right? For me, the reason, why I say that this KvK group has been the most disappointing is because the stronger Union essentially got beat out by a little bit of the weaker Union, but really for the most part, they're basically even, right? So on Doolin here on the southeast, this is where TPD, Dora, FTW, and R Squiggly R were in. They were at they averaged, came in estimated at 24.4 billion power. On the other side, more Brez, is SS50, ROE, NTS, ROA, ROZ. They came in at 24.1 billion, right? So very close, 300 million power differential. But the fact is that TPD and Dora got pushed back pretty quick. FTW and RR more or less the same. I mean, even though the power was close, and bear in mind, this doesn't tell the whole story, right? And we don't want to make it seem like power is always going to tell the story, because a lot factors into who's going to show up, what's everyone's peak times, what's your down times, how are you strategizing, how are you communicating with your players. I mean, there's a lot that still goes into it. But at face value, I mean, this was pretty much a wrecking ball. Like, let's be honest. Right, we should call it how we see it. So, TPD was here. Dora's here in purple. So they took, oh, sorry, they didn't take that pass. They swapped passes here, I think, with TPD. And then you have over here RR. And then here was, oh, sorry, I guess Dora took this one, and then they just placed an AF over there. And then here we have FTW, right? And you can see that TPD has been pushed, right? No action happening there. If we go over to the Dora pass, it looks like, yes, the ROE is already removing that flag. It looks like they tried to build out a little bit. And then we get over here to FTW too, and there's just nothing. Or sorry, no, this is the other Dora pass, excuse me. And then we get over, let's go all the way over, right? And here's FTW too. And you can see they're basically camping the passes at this point. Like, I mean, this was pretty much over about a day to a day and a half in. Like I said, it felt visually very one-sided, even though the powers were pretty close. So, I don't know what the internal workings are and kind of how it felt going in. A part of me is almost feeling like maybe I should reach out to TPD, Dora, and that group and maybe just interview some people there, or just ask some questions and just like, hey, I mean, what was it? Was it just low activity? Was it just, just not enough people showed up? Because I'd be curious, because again, with the power, like I said, that balance, it was just shocking to me, is the biggest thing I would really say. All right, let's go to SS2-7. Go. Okay. So SS2-7, this is the NK group, right? So this is NK going up against BXS, RTG, and OWL. However, NK and those 4 alliances came from Doolin. You have Feet over here, but Feet still hasn't captured a Hydra, I believe. They don't have a pass yet, but they're also allied with BXS, RTG, and OWL, right? So it's really a 1v4 if they were to ever get in there. Now, NK has been pushed back to the pass. You're not seeing any pushing coming in here from the Spire that they were able to get control of, so they're kind of hanging out. Ooh, that felt good. So, right, because this was the area that they could have pushed through. The challenge is that all the positions where they could place a flag down have, from what I've been explained, has been blocked. So, I don't know if there is a way really for them to get in outside of them potentially having to go out and burn some flags and try to get those down, if that's even a possibility. But you could see here NK with their flag. It's basically like a 3v1. But I want to say this because NK to me is and has just been doing a little bit more than 42TC has. Again, different situations a bit there, but they've been constantly fighting from what I've understood. Outside of seeing them in this position, at this point where they're back to the pass, they've been constantly fighting, and even from what some people were telling us before, right, they were also doing rallies, right, or defending some rallies. So again, I just want to say I can't say it enough, but I do have to give a shout out. We got to give your respect and praise to NK and the fact that they've been fighting as much as they have, despite it being a 1v3, and from what it appears, are still continuously fighting. And I just feel like when you're in that situation, it's really important to, I think, recognize that, because that to me is kind of a good indicator of, hey, wherever these alliances and their kingdoms end up getting paired with next, these are going to be some good allies, right, that are going to fight to the death. So I think, if anything, they've at least earned that respect because of the fact that they are continuously fighting, when, to be honest, they don't really have to, right, because it's pretty much already over for this season. And I say that, again, based on how it looks and how it's trending at this moment. Okay, let's go to SS2-8, and we'll take a look here. This is TO-FSK in Dueling, and this is pretty much over. This one's going to be quick too. More Brez was BDO PTW. There was a 13.3 billion on TO-FSK side, and then there was an 18.8 billion on BDO PTW side, so about a 5.5 billion difference. And let me just say, it was very well shown. BDO and PTW came out swinging. They near immediately pushed TO and FSK back to their passes, which you can see indicated here, where you have TO on this side and then FSK over here on the northeast or far east pass. And it's pretty much been that way, right? You could even see, maybe they're doing some fighting here and there, but really you could argue this was pretty much over within the first 24 hours, if not a little bit less than that, based on how aggressive and just how active they were coming out in droves. Obviously, I think everyone would have enjoyed a more balanced matchup, and hopefully that's something that BDO and PTW will look forward to next season. But really, for all respective purposes, right, it's pretty much over when it comes to the fighting there in Final Zone. Let's go to SS2-9. Oops, if I can click on that. There we go. Bump took a bump. All right, 5 more likes until we're at 30. We can do it. Yeah, welcome. Oh, did I miss that? They pushed the gate? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Let me see. If I did, apologies. I didn't want to miss that. If that's the case, let's show that off real quick, because I'm probably blind. Is it? You said north gate above? No. I thought they already... Oh, you mean this far gate. Oh, I see. I thought you meant the gate over here. I was gonna be like, what? How did I miss that? They grabbed that. This is actually not a bad play from them grabbing this. It at least allows for them to build out a little bit, and then it would force... I think this is PTW to have to build east. I don't know how much it would be, but yeah. They obviously were able to grab something there. Okay, let's go to SS2-9. Now, there's basically nothing happening here, but I'll just show it off to you guys so you could see. And again, I say that in a safe space, right? This is FGHT coming in from Doolin, and then more Brez. This is MILF Dilf. They're allies, so there's no fighting that's happening here, right? It's basically over. Unless they're organizing some friendly PvP or something like that, that's really it. I'll go back here onto my account so I can show you guys SS2-10. But to be fair, it's pretty much over at this point. So you can see here, there's NXS, there's A Squiggly C, and then there was RXS. They came in at 17.9 billion power, and then they were going up against LNV, the alliance that I'm hanging out in this season. GD, FSKG, they were at 18.8 billion power, right? So about a power differential. However, what I will say is that this felt very one-sided to me, very similar to the SS2-6, which was the TPD, Dora, FTW, R Squiggly R, the SS50, ROE, NTS, ROA, ROZ group, where TPD, Dora, FTW, RR were just pretty much overwhelmed on one-sided, and it did feel like this to me watching this. There was never a moment where I thought to myself, hey, we're going to get what we're seeing with VVV, SK going up against OGEAS and company, or like the TFS Nawar and company group, right? It just never really felt like that to me where, we're going to be here for a minute based on how it was looking early on. Okay, then let's look at SS211, I think is the next one we're going to take a look at real quick. And SS211, Zone 3, I think has already opened. I think we're just waiting right now for Zone 4. I don't think there's anything there yet, so still unopened right now. Now, Zone 3 in more Brez is, I think, where the fighting is happening. That's where it's BMF versus Noah Bab. I don't know if I have a video that has already came out about that. I'll have to look. But they had, like, a really dope one. Oh, no, it hasn't come out yet. So I may be releasing that later tonight. Or maybe tomorrow morning. But they had an epic fight here at the Spire on this area, and now they've basically been like removed. So BMF is now down here, but they were originally up here on this path that Noah and Bab were pushing them on. Now, I don't know if there's going to be any other PvP that's happening here in this particular group, because I just don't know how Zone 4 is playing out or Final Zone's going to play out yet. I'm going to have to ask again. That was just the most recent matchup that I was aware of. And in Doolin, there's no PvP happening. Right, so this is pretty much where it is, which is kind of the next hold. I don't know if BMF is going to continue fighting or not. So those are some unknowns that I have. Oh, interesting. Is there something happening here, or is it just like some trading that we have going on? Okay, I don't know. This looks too organized. Like we have two alliances going at it, but then another alliance is just watching. That feels a little bit merit trade-ish to me. So maybe that's what's happening. Baby MG, what's going on over here? Oh my gosh, but Jesus, what's happening here? People did not give me the 411 on this one. So MG's attacking Baby. Is that because maybe they were with BMF? Oh, they were. So Baby and BMF were paired in zone 1. And MG is with Bab and Noah, so that makes sense. Why they're getting pushed. And oh look, Baby's even chilling right here. Interesting that they're not trying to push this right now when they have some decent numbers. Okay, so there you go, right? A little bit of some parsers that's happening in Zone 1. And let me update myself on some details here. Let's do this. Let's do Zone 1. And then I'll do Baby versus... Who was that? Squiggly MG? Cool. Just so I can update my notes. Thanks, guys. And then I'll update this 1.6. Cool. So, but anyways, that's pretty much what's happening now. I'll have to wait and try to get an update. I'll have to look and also see when their Zone 4 is opening for Final Zone, because that's the next one that I'm going to have to take note of as well. Okay, let's move on. Let's go to SS212. So SS212, they had Zone 2 that opened up, and here is where Baduria was the main fight. This was SVG ROG versus the IL family in Baduria, which is up here. And you can see, if we show you, hang on, let's see here. So on green, it's Squiggly IL. Pink, it's IL Squiggly. And then you can see it's SVGA. There's ROG, I think this is SVG. And then down here is ROGR. But this is pretty much like the main fight area that's been happening. And they've actually been here for a minute, if I'm being honest, right? And so it looks like there's a little bit of fighting right now, but nothing really major at this point. But this has kind of been the contention. Now, I don't know when. I'll have to see when Zone 3 is going to open. Yeah, so we'll have to take a look. But they've basically still been fighting at this point. And then apparently there's some fighting going on over here. But this is interesting because I didn't know if there was. Wild. Dude, they're going at it in Zone 1? SHAP, and they're going up against, I guess, whoever DS is. And then there's something over here, too. Max and IM? What's happening here? I don't see anything. Okay, cool. Anyways, that's where we're at. Ooh, hang on. Let me be a good teammate. Psh, gotta give helps. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at SS213. And I'm going to have to come back through these anyways because I'm going to have to reach out to some people, some human beings, in a bit. Yo, there we go, man. Mid-40s. 2 more likes until we're at 30. We can do it. Remember, that's our only ask of you. Is just hit us up with a nice thumbs up. That's our entry fee. Our gentlemanly entry fee that we provide. Or sorry, not provide, ask. This is SS213. So Zone 4, we know what it's going to be, but Zone 3 hasn't opened yet. Zone 2, Baduria, is FTPM versus FTPM PBM versus CDD in Baduria. Now, I need to figure out real quick where CDD is. I don't know if they're the blue group here. Oh no, I think they've already got pushed. Yeah. So they've already been pushed. Doesn't look like anything's happening there. If we go over to Ravona, oh, Camelot, is there something going on here that I missed? That doesn't look right though, with how far out that is, right? Yeah, that doesn't look good. So yeah, this was supposed to be, oh, sorry, nothing there. Okay, so Ravona's the next one. Ravona was supposed to be, oh, interesting. What's the difference between, you guys see this? You see how there's a sword here, and then there's a sword and a star? I wonder what the difference is there in the icons. But anyways, Ravona is supposed to be TK11, HY11 versus EXP Goes. This is supposed to be like a really good fight. And this is where it's happening, right? So this is the bridge where the stalemate is right now. So on this side, it's HY11, TK11, Yoza, and EXP. This is where a lot of the main fighting is happening and has been happening for a while. I guess they're just kind of at a little bit of a break at the moment. And then, like I said, I don't know when Zone 3 is going to open. We're going to have to ask on that. But yeah, that pretty much kind of shows you where this group is at. Let's go look at SS214 real quick. And then Zone 2 is open. There is, this is another good group to watch. So Zone 3, similar, hasn't opened yet. Let's start with Zone 2. Baduria, it was supposed to be, I think someone told me SIP versus ETSP, but I don't think there's any fighting going on. Here's ETSP, and then I think blue is, if I can find, yeah, SIP's over here. So this was supposed to be them. However, there's like nothing really going on here, I think. All right, so there's ETSP, SIP's there. So again, right, that's kind of where that matchup, but there's not like a lot of action, at least at the moment, that's happening. And then if we go to Camelot, this is the next big one, right? So this is DYB, ROEZ, ETS, ETD. You might have seen, I've covered this, I think, once so far, but they have just been nonstop back and forth. This is where a lot of the fighting is happening, and you can see the 4 alliances are pretty much here, with the exception of ETD just being behind the rock. But that's where some fighting's going on. And then the next one is in Ravona, and Ravona, I have to find out where the choke is here, or sorry, where the convergence point, because this is IPTM Aqua versus OCOC 93PH. So we need to find, let's see here. Here's IPTM. This should be Aqua in purple. And then if I go down here, this is 93PH. I think they should be, oh, hang on. Let's see up here. I guess maybe they're doing some merit trading or something. Maybe it's over already. And there's no more fighting because, yeah, this is where a lot of the action was. Oh, see, so there's OCOC, 93PH is here. Yeah, so it looks like, I guess they're just not doing anything, and I guess the fighting's kind of over at that point because I don't really see anything happening there. And then we'll go to the last one that we can see, which is SS215. And this one is 188 through 102. Now, as of, I'll have to see here, but really from what I've understood, there's no fighting happening in Zone 1 right now. That's what I've been told. Zone 2, I think, is still about 1 chapter away at the moment, and I don't know if there's going to be any fighting happening in Zone 2. I'm still waiting to hear from some people that I've asked in there, and I'll probably have to go through it again. But that pretty much wraps up where we're at right now on our S2 Plus Kingdoms. Now that I've finished and I've gone through that long-winded overview that I'll finally be able to cut and then upload as an individual video later, let's go take a look at some actual fighting that's going on. So let's see. We will take recommendations. 3 more likes to 35. We can do it. Yeah. I need to look at DMs. Yeah, I need to see. Yeah, actually, oh, geez, I got quite a few DMs too. Yeah. I'm not sure where we'll go and look. Wherever there's some potential action going on, I'm gonna have to remember where we saw some acciones. Right, we could go back to SS23, but I'll take any recommendations. Yeah, let's go take a look here just for a quick sec. What was that, 7? Yeah, we'll take a look here real quick. SS2. I just want to see if they're are they going at it yet? Oh, I don't know. Maybe they'll go at it. Let me. One of the reasons I always have my charger there, so we can always take a look, or always okay, now where is it? Big clash. It's cracking. Oh, interesting. 23 UTC. There's going to be a big clash in, what is this? This is 268. There's supposed to be a big fight. Oh, wow. Maybe we'll check that out in a bit. Well, never mind. That's still 23. I think that's 2 hours from now. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to go. Yeah, and again, maybe we'll go through a couple other groups just to kind of see what's popping. I gotta catch up on some chat real quick. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Easy for me. Dude, they are pushing right now. The nuts here from GG83, man. Love it. Our boy Megalodon. Nice, man. Try to put that work in. Okay, I might have to go grab the little lady here in a sec, because I think she's just waking up. But we'll hang out here for a bit and watch this SS2 fight against GG83 and TA. This could be cool. Steph's like, don't go in. Sam, what's up? Welcome. Nice. One more like to 35. We're almost there. Nathan, GG, what's up? I can see above SNK grab. Yeah. I really sad NK lose at Zone 5, but their spirit fighting respect 100%. Yeah, that's right. Blocker, what's up? This season really tough for NK 1v3, yeah. Davis, what's up? Welcome. There's our boy Flix. What's up? Renata Robles, what's up? BN, have you seen that SK Hydra is being pushed by an alliance in Zone 3? Oh, I don't know. I'd have to go look at that one. Is that happening right now? Oh, Flick says he saw it. No, I did. I had to change off the AC. I'm remembering a lot more now. Dennis Cobra, what's up? Yo, Adrian! What's up? Welcome, welcome. Smurtus, what's up? Welcome. You can look at SS2-7 in like half an hour. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty dope. I really want to watch this push because this looks cool. Push, GG, push. That's right. Recommendation, don't let go 7 owls in a row. Okay. SS2's on fire right now. Okay. Watch out for how SK1 is losing their Hydra in Zone 3. Okay, maybe we'll go look. Did Sneaky join enemy alliance after getting hit? I don't know where Sneaky joined. I forgot to ask him, actually. Yeah, no, I like literally forgot to ask him if he did join anywhere else. Hype SAB, what's up, yo? Welcome, we're doing good, man. Just hanging out. All right, yo, let me go grab the little one. I will be RB. I think she just woke up. But we're going to leave it here so you guys can watch the fight. Yo, we're back. What do you want to watch? Do you want to watch Jurassic Park? Probably not. Okay, let's skadoosh this over. We're good. Dude, this has been pretty bananas, and I'm actually really happy that we haven't had to move the mic, or sorry, move the position that far. And we could still see everything, which is really nice. Let me catch up on some chat real quick. Let's go. TFS, first TFS fighting. Then SK1. There we go. I am good about to sleep. Yeah. Oh, you're asking why? Oh, you're asking why? Oh, hang on, Basic T and GG Spytro. After Chisel, he made a video about it. Yeah. Yeah. Essentially, there was some stuff that was going on within TA and TM. I think it was something aside from, but appeared to be stemmed from the kind of cheating allegations that TM had placed on GG. And there was just some other stuff behind the scenes that I think Sneaky ended up showing. So, and then... yeah, then basically he was kicked at that point. Sure. Yeah, I think the only thing I would just like to see from GG here is just to push out more. Hanging out here partially on the bridge and like just really in this condensed area, I just don't think it's really going to do them a lot of wonders. I think spreading out a little bit more if you're going to come out this far, because obviously it looks like you're trying to get to the keep, but if you have the Frost Giant here, I would just say, again, you know, utilize some of this space where you're like utilizing this and then spreading out a bit. Ooh, did we drop some stuff? Here you go. Boom. Did we drop one or more? No, just one? Yeah, so like that would be my thing here, is that GG just pushing out a little bit, but really kind of using the length here to kind of set their lineup, and then just focus on the PvP. I mean, your Frost Giant at this point is basically already taking some damage. Just, again, go out there and focus fire the units one by one. I don't think this is a losing position, but they have a number of people that are pushing back, and now momentum might end up swinging in TA's favor. Oh, I see. EXG's coming down too as well. I mean, so that could be it. That could be it. If maybe they're pushing out because of that. Okay, this one? Agua? Do you want some or no? Okay, that's cool. You don't want water? Starve! No. It's violent. We shouldn't say that to our 14-month-old kid. Yeah. I mean, at this point, with the GG83 thing, it's very similar to what was happening with 42TC and NK. I mean, there's almost nothing to indicate otherwise at that point. Yeah. I mean, like I said before, it was already an uneven matchup to begin with, but I think very similar with GG, like NK and their group, they're still fighting, which I think, again, you can only you can only respect that, right? Yeah, I don't think anyone's going into any matchup wanting it to be not ideal. right? Oh, there's something about to happen with BXS, but that matchup is already pretty uneven though. Yeah, that's yeah. I mean, that's the NKBXS RTG Owl. Yeah, I mean, unless NK is going to try and push out of the bridge with a number of people or something, then maybe. But I mean that's a 1v3, respectively. But I could check on my other, on my scout, real quick, and we can see what's that 7. Yeah, we'll go take a look. I'm like semi-surprised we're just not seeing more flying. And also, you know, the thing I like about this position is that you can hit each other from across the river. Like, this river is pretty thin. It's not too wide. So this is actually kind of like a nice fighting area when you think about like being on one side or the other. Yeah, it looks like BXS and Al. I see them right now, setting up on the level 4 Spire in Zone 3. And then NK has some units on their level 5 pass, but... You said look at Zone 3 there. Yeah, no, we did. Uh-oh. Yeah, because no, we did. So like the Zone 3 here in 7, if we show it here, right? There's that there, but you could see like they're basically just getting ready to come in. I guess to try to do something. You can see BXS and Owl already kind of setting up. I don't know what the plan is because there's no one really here from any of them, so we'll have to see what they plan. But yeah, I mean it's just set up right now. All right, man. 2 more likes to 40. We're almost there. Check out how SK1 got cut off their Hydra in Zone 3. Oh, we'd have to, let me go look. I think theirs is 2. Yeah, we'll go look. Let me pull that up on the other one, just to see if there's anything going down. You said SK1 Zone 3, huh? Was it? Was it Zone 3 they said? No. Hydra Zone 3, SK1, let me see, because I have this pulled up. Oh, interesting. Was this by FG? Who is this? Oh, yeah, looks like they got cut off by FG in first or something, or whatever happened there. I don't know. Who capped this? I mean, they still have the Hydra. Their territory is just disconnected. KvK has one, and then Tribe has one. Okay. What is it? No. Shawshank, what's up? Welcome. Yeah, this is TA right now that they're fighting against. TM's on the south side of Zone 3 for them. Yeah, so here, TM is down here, right? So they're, if they fight, it's basically around here because this is where TM's territory is, and then also a little bit here on this side. But that's in Zone 3 right now. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to see anything happen again here in a sec, so I'm trying to look to see if we could find maybe some other PvP that's going on. There could be some more SK1 EIS stuff going on. Ooh, there's some big... Ooh, you want me to open this for you? I can do that. Okay, I thought you dropped something again. Yeah, so right now, I mean, there's like a big push. OG EIS are pushing... Now they're pushing a flag and another keep. From what I can see. Oh, did you drop something? Let's see. You like this one? I could tell. She likes the tweezers. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty nuts, dude, if you look at what they're doing now. So this is here in SS2, between, again, SK, VVV, EIS, and OG. And like we talked about before, right, there's a couple fronts here. But if you look at this one here, with what they're doing, right, you could see OG's pushing... Right now, SK1, a keep, and a flag, right? If we zoom out just a bit and we go over here, right? There's no fighting happening there yet. But then if we go to the ramp, right, you can see it looks like a build and destroy. So EIS is removing a tower. They've already removed another tower and a keep because remember, they had 2 towers and a keep up here. And they're building their own. And then if we go farther northeast... There should be a third front that's happening as well, which I think is right here. Yeah, so this should be the next main one, right? And this is LSK fake, I think, who should be up here. If I have that right, I don't see any fake yet, but this is LSK, and they're destroying this right now on SK2's territory. So right now in total they have 3 flags and a keep, but they've already got 1 flag. And another keep out thus far. So, I mean, again, they're putting some work in, at least right now. So, yeah, I just want to show you guys that for how that was going because there's just a lot of destruction at the moment. Jalil, what's up? Welcome. Casper, what's up? Yeah, a lot of keeps have been built, yeah. Oh yeah, I mean definitely quite a few. That is for sure. Yeah. Let's go take a look. I want to look at SS23 real quick and just see if they have anything popping off. Doesn't look like anything there. I wonder if they're making another push yet. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see anything happening yet. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Oops, did you drop something? You did drop something. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything yet. Yeah, so it looks like this. I don't think there's really any other like major PvP that's going on. Oh, actually, no. There could be something happening in one of the earlier S2 Plus groups that we were looking through. Yeah. Did you drop something? She's like, oh, this metal just tastes so good. Yeah, it looks like a little bit. Kind of looks like they're going to be... It looks like they'll be popping off here in a sec, though. I would imagine if they're gathering this many here in SS25, they're probably going to fight in a sec. Yeah, I'll pull up the BXS group, though, on the other one, just to see what they have going on. I don't really know how much it's going to be, but, I mean, we'll look. Oh, here we go. Here we go, man. Bear gets summoned, and Thosin goes in first. Oh, this is going to be bananas, man. Yeah, now, let's see what the plan is here this time around. Right? Because my view is they need to spread out. When they come through, they need to do this and do this. Right? Establish your line. Get off of the bridge. Don't let them herd you on the bridge. You need to get off of the bridge on their side. Don't sit on the bridge because you don't want to sit there and take all that. I mean, look at all. They can just basically look at all that artifact damage that's being done. They're just focusing all the DPS there and forcing you to herd yourself, right? That's the important part. You don't want to be in that type of situation, right? Like, look at this. They're just hanging out here, and this choke point is like this. So they're just all converging on them from every angle. This is where you don't want to be. Right? In this case, if you're GG83, you want to push down. Like, you want to banana peel out. That's the play. Yeah. Fighting on the bridge is just... I mean, this is rough, man. I don't expect this from GG. And again, I don't know. It doesn't look like anything's blocking them. It just looks like they stopped. Right? Because there's no units that are here. The bird isn't fully blocking them. But, yeah, this is hard. This is a little hard to watch. Right now, I just think the matchup would have been better, or the fight would have been better, if they gave themselves a little bit more of a kind of like, hey, let's break even on this, or kind of set this up for being on par, and then it kind of just coming down to a little bit more true skill. I mean, bear in mind, it is a 1v2, but is well on them. But just, again, I'd like to see GG83 put themselves in a position where they at least have a better opportunity than what it looks like right now. Not that close, not that close. How about a little far away? Yeah. Mr. Glue, what's up? So many players, that's right, man. Paquito, what's up, what's up? How we doing? Welcome, look at that, man. We hit 40, we hit 40 likes. Solid. What's up, what's up? You thirsty? Agua? I mean, you can pick it up, girl. I don't need to pick it up for you. Yeah, this isn't bad, though, from TA and EXG. If you notice kind of the curve that they have here, this is decent, right? So you can kind of see how that looks. This is not bad from them, right? Because that's kind of what you want to try and do with how they're setting themselves up. I don't know. How far down are they going? Yeah, see, I would have liked to see if they went down here, too. And then they basically did something like this. That would have been cool. I think there was an opportunity there for TA and EXG. It just didn't happen. This is a little bit better now. Right now, the GG83 is pushing out a bit more. Let them, again, if you have that much activity, push down and up. Right? Fight on multiple fronts, and then you factor out. Ooh, what's happening here? Ooh, did they rally and then hit from the back? Ooh, that's not bad. To try and split them up a little bit? Oh, interesting. I must have missed that. I really must have missed that. If that's what happened, man, really good job on there. I actually would have been fine with them maybe hitting a couple rallies to come down this way and then dispersing. So they could have had like a little fighting force just applying some pressure. But, man, I mean, not a bad idea from them. Right? I mean, at that point, you're just trying something different. Yeah. This is good. But again, you need to also be splitting a little bit north. Or if you're going to fight here, like in this, where it looks like they're trying to kind of set it up like this, right? So like they're coming down here and, you know, maybe doing something like that, right? Or like this, I should say. And then they're like this. So you kind of have like this line, right? Getting a little bit of perpendicularity, if you will. Just a long word to say, but you guys get my drift. right? It's not bad. Again, I like to see a little bit more of a spread there from GG83. Oh, it looks like they're focusing the Thunder Rock, or at least a decent amount of them are, which, again, isn't a bad play if you're trying to get rid of it quick. I mean, there is a decent amount of separation here between you and them. So focusing the Behemoth actually isn't a bad play because TA and EXG really isn't taking advantage of the distance and the fact that you're focusing the Thunder Rock to be outputting a lot of damage on the group. So, yeah, I mean, it's not bad, really at that point for you to do that. And you still have yours while you're focusing theirs down. I mean, I actually like the play here. Because they weren't getting a lot of supporting. Yeah. Huh?
I have Rapunzel on TV.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sweetie. What is it? What's wrong? You want to go down? You dropping stuff again? Nope. D2. Whoa. You're breaking all my stuff, girl. No. Yeah, this isn't bad. This is actually a little bit better now from GG83, where you're seeing a little bit more spread here, kind of utilizing the width there, going to the mountain, over to the river. This is a little bit better for them. Yeah, I'm trying to look for, like, what's going on here. Oh, dude, this is pretty nuts. So BXS, Owl, and RTG are just doing, like, a long walk through NK territory, it looks like. Yeah, I don't even know, like, where's the plan to go? Because they're not connecting territory anywhere. So are they just planning to, like, run through? Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. They summon Hydra. Yeah, GG3 isn't doing bad here, though, man. This isn't bad at all. I really like how they have this force down here. And it looks like they're coordinating decently because they've been alive for a while here. I mean, if you're going to have this small force down here, this is where you need to be, like, really focusing. Like, if this is, what, 12, 10, 11, 12 units, like, just looking for those, like, 11v1 matchups, 11v2 matchups, right? Yeah, this isn't bad. Yeah, I'm gonna have to show you guys what's happening on the other group too. It's, like, pretty nuts. He's like, you really gotta watch the PXS right now. We'll show it off in a sec. Hey, are you gonna turn the light back on for me? Basically a hard no right now. Hopefully I'm not too dark. I don't mean to be. Yeah, if TA gets pushed, or sorry, if GG83 gets pushed all the way back, which it looks like might happen here in a sec across the bridge, and TA and EXG don't push, then yeah, we'll go and watch what BXS, RTG, and Owl are doing, because they're, like, pushing all the way through NK territory. Again, I don't know where they're going and, like, what's happening, but it's interesting to see. Was GG able to get these people back? Oh, they weren't. Oh, wow, yeah, so that's just there for them. I'm curious, how many people do GG have in their VC right now? Let's see. I want to see how many. They got about 36 people in their VC right now. Not bad. Okay, so this looks to somewhat be stabilizing. I wonder if they're going to go back in and try and save this southern forest. Probably not, I would imagine. And this actually isn't a bad play, right? With this group, if they're just kind of running away south. Oh, that's what happened. They were able to get some people in. Oh, see, I missed that. I really missed this. That's what it was. See, this isn't actually a bad play for them. If they build, like, some territory trying to hug the water here to get a few more cities in and they can just hit from the south, I actually kind of like that. Issa, dude, my little one is absolutely hilarious right now. Yeah. Nah, man, she's too funny. She's like sitting on this plastic crate right now. And it's absolutely hilarious. It's too adorable. That's really what it is. Okay, let's go take a look real quick at what's happening here in SS2-7. So there's a group that started here. They have like this Omega line that they're running, and I don't know what they're fighting or attacking, right? And I don't even know where they're going, right? I think some would say like the level 5 pass, like if it's because, yeah. I mean, this is a lot of humans. They're just like, where are they going? Right? So all these people, they just have a massive line, a horde of human beings. And they're going... I need to follow these lines. I don't know how long I'll be able to follow the line for, but... I see. They're going to go through it if they can get there? Oh, I see. They're going to hit NK's group from behind? Like, they're going to try and hit this group? Like, I mean, if that's the case, that's pretty ballsy. Like, you basically said to yourself, you know what, if you're not going to come out, we're going to come up to you? That's nuts. I mean, do I kind of love it? I do. But yeah, that's ballsy. And it doesn't even look like many of them have moved yet, so... Yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah. Isa. What are you doing? I have no idea what she's doing. Okay, this is going to be a minute, though. Right? It's going to be a minute until it gets there. So let's hang out for a sec here. Actually, I guess we could switch real quick because this doesn't look like... if we see another fight happen from them, then yeah, we can switch it over. Yeah, otherwise we'll just hang out right here. What are you doing? Oops, hang on, where am I going? Where's the... Gee, that girl just stepped on something. So yeah, that's nuts. You can just see him moving. So the Cavs right there. I guess some people are repositioning a bit. But wow, they'll be able to hit some of these people that are hitting lines, and then everyone that's kind of here. I mean, they might be able to hit quite a few. Yeah, I guess we'll have to see here. We shall have to see here in a moment. All right. While we're kind of halfway through-ish, I'm going to post a Discord link in the chat. And again, I always like to kind of show this off at some point through. But again, for those of you that want to join the Discord, if you want to get notified of when we go live or when we have new content that's coming out, you can always go on here and then hit the COD Live Notify or YouTube. You just have to go to Reaction Rules after you join, and it's the last two here. One's for live, one is for YouTube. There's also kind of a sub-donate channel if you're interested in finding out ways to support beyond just the regular viewership. Always like to let the peeps know what's going on. And now we're just waiting at this point to see what's going to be popping off. Yeah. GGTAEXG, they're just chilling. Nothing's really moved yet. I mean, they're still a ways away, but I mean, they'll probably be hitting some people around here if they plan to go here and hit, or if they're just going to go straight through and hit people at the gate. We'll see. I mean, I imagine they have to know this is happening. I'd be shocked. Right? I mean, don't you kind of have to be shocked at this point? Yeah. Leave. Put her down. Put her down. It just, I mean, they're getting there, right? They're getting there. They're not there yet, but they're getting there. Oops. Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll hang out. Going against soon SS25. Yeah, I still got it loaded in case. Oh, there they go again. They are going again. Are they? Okay, they're moving. Okay, we'll watch this if they're going to go now, and then once this finishes, then we'll go back. And if we still have some time to watch CG83 do their third run at TA, then we'll watch that for a bit. I mean, this is nuts. They're just kills me, man. That's pretty funny. Hemong, what's up? Welcome. When BXS get to pass rally, he's going to come up to... Oh, okay. Okay. Wilksy, what's up? Welcome. He's like, that's a loot. A loot. People. I mean, you're right. You're not wrong. At all. They're like, yeah, we'll just hit some people along the way, but keep it pushing. Chugga, 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 chugga. It's really how it feels, right? Doesn't it? You just. I mean, look at this. Right now, they're really having to go in single file line. They're like all getting in line through the ravine. This is great. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Come on, everybody, single file. Single file. Yeah, that's just, I mean, it is. That was pretty nuts. Yeah. Oh, are they not going north up here? Interesting. Why did they veer off and go this way? Was that done for a reason? Or are they trying to do like a full circle? Or are they trying to like, are they going to split? I wonder why not just go straight? What was... Yeah, what was the reason to do this? I don't really get it. What, oh, were they just picking up some peeps or something? I mean... Renato said right side has less turrets. I mean, look, let's be real. When you have that many people, I don't think it's really going to matter. Actually, what would be better is if they split. If they had, even if they wanted to have like 2/3 of the force go right and 1/3 of the force go left, that way you can at least remove some turrets. Because I imagine you're going to want to remove them anyways at some point. Oh, you mean from the rallies coming from the north? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess they would have to pause no matter what if they are trying to sync up with the rallies overall. Yeah. Isabella. Evelyn. Or is that Mia?
It's Isa and Evelyn.
Oh, you let her through. She let her through. Run us a BXS. We're doing some hours ago. Triple rally against the gate, but NK reinforces keep. Can't pass alive. Okay. All right, here we go. I guess we're going to see how this works now. This is going to be interesting. I mean, we'll see. I don't think anyone's pushing up that way. Just nuts. Just nuts. I should just highlight this video. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah, I think the difference here is that if I'm them, I just push all the way through. Like, don't stop. You know what I mean? Like, you have so many people. I think the one thing well, again, unless they're still trying to time it out, but if they've already timed it out and they know they just need to get there, I guess it doesn't really matter, to be honest, if you're timing it out or not, because the most important thing is you're just running up there, you're going to clear everyone out, and you're just going to remove all the turrets. Like, you have enough people to do that. And they really haven't moved yet, so... Yeah, I mean, again, if you have this big of a force, I just say just go all the way in, right? If you remove all the turrets and you kill all the units that are there in the field, then you can set yourself up, right? You could set up your lines and already be more prepared at that point. Evelyn, what does Issa have? What is that? Let me see. Oh, it's the chocolate. I always took chocolate, girl. Shush. Okay, well, you want to go up?
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, she does want to go up.
Yeah, she's tired, man.
Yeah? You want to tell the people what's up?
Maybe she's tired again.
She is.
Daddy, maybe she's tired again.
No, I don't think she's tired. Ooh, let's leave that there. I want you to
Maybe she is for now. Like a fella.
This one? Okay. I know you gotta be a little thirsty. Oh, dang, they went all the... Wow, they're really going the long way here. Okay, interesting. Hopefully they push in at this point. And also, hopefully my daughter doesn't just press buttons here. Yeah? Oh. What's happening? What's happening? Alright, they're pushing. You wanna keep this going? Yeah? Okay, don't lag out on us. Ooh. Let's scoot you back a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I think if you have this many people, man, like you just push it. Like you just push it, and then just have everyone just kind of focus the turrets after you get the majority of your force a little bit closer. Yeah. She heard something. I mean, yeah, this is pretty nuts. Yeah, yeah. No, they already pushed. Yeah. Well, they pushed for a third time. We just missed it. Yeah, we saw the first two, but yeah, I mean, they might push again here. Tia decides to throw an Alliance wood pit in front of the ramp, in front of the bridge. Wow. Okay, so, oh, yo, there's the rally going. Okay. So Mort's got the rally from Owl. And he's hitting. And then, I mean, this is nuts. So, yeah, so BXS, RTG, Owl get a force together. They run all the way from the level 4 Spire about, what, 12 flag lengths south, just so they can get on the opposite side of the level 5 pass. It's wild. Wild. And then Blink's running the other rally. This is probably West Sentry and Frager. I would imagine they're running the double on it. Just nuts, man. Just nuts. Yeah, I mean, listen, you got to do what you got to do at the end of the day. If you know. I mean, this is the thing. You have to admit it is pretty creative, right? Because the fact is that NK, you know, defensively was turtling pretty well from that level 4 Spire. And it was just hard for them to push through based on, from what I've heard and what has been told, is that there's not really any spots to place a flag right at that point. So, you know, making it a little difficult. So they decide, look, we're gonna go do this the long way, and we're gonna we'll just run a force all the way up, and just basically double face the level 5 pass. Let me see. I get it. You like chocolate. You don't have to tell me otherwise, kiddo. Yeah. Hang on. I'm not going to give you all of it. You can have that. Okay, not all of it. All right. Okay. Yep, agua. Yeah, I mean, just absolutely nuts, man. Like, yeah, I will say this. This will probably go down as a pretty creative approach in COD's history, just because of how turtled and how well defended NK was in that level 4 Spire, where they had to kind of think of another way to get it done. And again, man, it is pretty creative when you really think about it. It is, you know. Again, gotta give some flowers where they're due, for sure. Yeah, what you want? What you want? Yeah, open the door. Thank you. Okay, they got the pass. They did it. It's been achieved. I was there tied on my way to the pass, so it says. Not bad. So they make it. They're able to get in and out. Oh, and maybe RTG wasn't here. Maybe it was just BXS Owl. I thought RTG might have been here, but I guess it makes more sense if they're Union. This way they can get people out. Yeah, it makes a lot more sense at this point. So they get the territory. They do the rally. They get everyone else in, and now they can start going for the flags here on the north. Yeah. Nuts. Just nuts. Yeah, it looks like GG's setting up again to maybe do another round. But listen, folks, we are at 2 hours right now. My little one is going to have to eat some dinner here in a bit. And we're probably going to get off here in a sec. But I just want to give a big shout out and say a thank you as always. You know, again, my time is somewhat limited just for how long I can usually stream for, you know, unless there's like no kiddos or like they're not here or they're sleeping a really long time. But, you know, on average, it's usually an hour and a half to 2 hours is what my give or take is. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in every time we stream. It's always a blast having people show up and just enjoying. Right, watching and having us go and take a look at how other KvKs and other divisions are playing out. It was nice to kind of be able to do a recap walkthrough for all the S2 Plus kingdoms right now, and for people to get an idea on where the action is, what are the current updates that are going around as well. So yeah, as always, I hope you guys enjoy. And again, that's going to do it for me. As always, until next time, We'll catch you later. Yeah, you gonna say bye? Let me see. Are you too busy eating the caramel? Yeah, go say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. No? Too busy enjoying some chocolate and caramel. All right, guys, y'all take care. Have a good rest of the Saturday and a good rest of the weekend if I do not see you tomorrow.